got this by myself. I was broken down bad when you said you would help. What is going on? We are rocking the bedhead. I just got out of bed. It's actually pretty late. It's 10:35 on Sunday, the 26th. I'm gonna go get some breakfast and then come back and then do my morning routine. Taking my time today. Day off, the one day I don't work or teach, so kind of taking it easy. I'm probably gonna go to the gym later. I'm gonna go probably get some breakfast and then come back here. I'm definitely gonna put a hat on though, because we got the bed head and I haven't showered yet. Spring is finally here, but there's good things. There's the good side to that and the bad side, as it's very windy. It's been windy, it's been rainy, and it's also been sunny. But you know what? Maybe we'll go with no hat. Maybe we'll rock the bed head. We are definitely not gonna wear socks though. I'm not gonna put on dirty socks. I'm not gonna put on clean socks because I'm gonna come home and shower. So we're rocking the slippers and the $7 shirt from Old Navy. I opened up a credit card there a couple months ago, and I really had no reason to, but I didn't want to close the credit card. So now I'm gonna go there every couple months and just buy something cheap. $7, and I actually really like this shirt. I weighed myself as soon as I got up, 135.6. So we're making some progress. With the bulk. Pretty happy with that. I'm feeling good as well. This past week it was hard to get to the gym. I went Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I did not go. Monday I'm gonna make a short on this at some point if it's not already up. But Monday I was stupid. I stayed up till like 1:15 and then ended up getting like 5 hours of sleep. Felt like garbage on Tuesday, so I did not go to the gym. And then for some reason Monday I came home and just didn't go to the gym. Kind of was being lazy. And then Wednesday I was spending time with family and friends Wednesday night, and then ended up going Thursday and then yesterday. So 3 days. My goal has been to go 3 or 4 days. So 3 days last week. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm probably gonna go later today, and then a few more times this week as well. Good morning, Teddy. Yeah, it's windy, but the sun's out. Snow is finally melted out here, so we can finally play basketball, even though the yard is probably, it's not too bad, but it's probably all muddy down there, so when the ball goes over there, we're stuck going in the mud, but it is what it is. I'm glad the snow's finally melted though, and we can finally play. I was destined for this life, it's in my destiny. Classic song, absolute classic. I have not stopped listening to it since late 2017. But today is the one day that we don't fast. Sunday, I do eat breakfast. I usually wait a little while. I was up for a little while. I was watching some YouTube in my bed. Sundays I kind of let myself lay in bed for longer, sleep more. I eat in the morning, watch some YouTube, go on my phone a little bit more, kind of let myself do some of those things without going too far. You know, I'm a lot more strict though during the week with stuff like fasting, sleep. Been trying to get 7 hours, except I made that mistake of getting 5 the one night last week, and I'm gonna make a short on that because that was actually a whole experience. You want a treat? Sit down. Sit down. Sneeze. 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 Speak. Good boy.
We can creep if you want. Turn your watch your heart, you can keep it. Your number did delete it.
Alright, I just stopped at Burn Dairy. We got a fruit and yogurt parfait, yogurt, strawberries, gluten-free granola as well. I was surprised to see last week when I got one of these that the granola was gluten-free, so I'm gonna be buying these too much now. And then we got a strawberry banana protein shake as well. Starting the day off with 38 grams of protein between these two, so I'm pretty happy with that. Got to get that protein in. Not sure what time I'm going to be lifting today, but I'm going to head home, eat this, and then probably do my morning routine, maybe take Teddy for a walk, and then we'll see where we go from there. I've got some things that I need and want to do today. Not sure exactly kind of what order everything will be in though.
In my bag, don't get me hot, girl, you know I'm a jag. Completed my mission, this is celebration, we found.
All right, what is going on? It is a little while later now. Well, more than a little while. It's a few days. It's Friday. I got out of work early. Got out at 10:15. I find that I often film and vlog on days where I get out of work early because it always just works out. So I really try and film on those days. It is 11:30 a.m. I got out just a little over an hour ago. I had to put the camera down, but I'm about to eat lunch if I can speak. Last few days I really did not do a whole lot besides work and teach. I worked like 10 hours on Wednesday. I came home, I was exhausted. Worked though, taught. Didn't go to the gym this week until later. I'm gonna go today, and then tomorrow, and then Sunday as well. But I've just been exhausted and not really motivated the last few weeks. I'm thinking it might be like a mental burnout, maybe not. I don't know, but it was nice to get out of work early though today. I think that will definitely help that. And I don't teach for as long tonight, so I'll be able to go to the gym earlier. Yesterday I was gonna go, but I forgot my headphones. I was in a rush, had no time between work and teaching, so I forgot my headphones, so didn't really want to go without them. I was tired too. Just went home, ate dinner, showered, and went to bed. But I'm about to eat lunch. This is what I would have ate if I was, or if I went to work. If you watched a few vlogs back, we are still bulking, which it kind of sucks because I'm kind of bulking, kind of not, because I haven't been able to go to the gym that much. So obviously we're not going to get really results. I'm not going to get fat though, because first off, I used to eat like this anyway. A few years ago, before I started fasting, I used to eat 3-4 meals a day. I used to eat 4 in high school. I used to eat breakfast. It was small, but breakfast, lunch, a meal between school and going to teach, and then one at night at like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And then since I started fasting, I was doing 2 meals a day. Or actually, probably about 3 years ago, I started doing 2 meals a day. And then in June 2021, I started fasting. Still fasting. It's just over 5 hours though today. I'm cutting it a little bit short so I can eat more. So I can eat now, have a snack, and then I'm going to Smoothie King. We'll have that, maybe one more small meal, and then dinner later, which will be a big meal. We've just got a couple of sandwiches, which I was going to eat on my break at work. Some Fritos, and then a little gluten-free bar here. I'm going to eat. I don't know if you can hear it, but my dog's playing with his toys. He was clacking his nails on the ground. It was funny. But I'm going to eat this. Should have been a time lapse up, and then we'll check back in pretty soon. All right, so finally getting into what we're talking about in this video, and that is discipline, in specific self-discipline. And there's a few different ways in being self-disciplined that I want to talk about here. One of those being with money. Since I got my Apple Card, this is something that I've thought about a lot and have, I don't want to say dealt with, but dealt with a lot, or trying to be more self-disciplined with money. I can just take my phone and just tap put it up to the card reader, and boom, I can, anywhere I go. I don't need my wallet on me. I just take my phone. I've always got my phone on me. Just tap the card reader with my phone. Just put it up to it. It's very, very, very easy to use the Apple Card. I'm glad I have it because it's got a high limit on it, which is good in case I ever need to use it for whatever reason, an emergency or whatever.
But it's very easy to, oh, $2 here, a drink, an energy drink, another bottle of water, a snack, oh, $10 here, oh, 10 more bucks here. It adds up. It can easily add up, and it's very easy to spend the credit on that card. Now I've paid it all off. I've kept up with the bills, but that's, I think, one area that people need to really be self-disciplined with, because if you're just spending money willy-nilly, obviously that's not good, and you're not going to have money when you need it. But that's one of the areas I want to talk about being self-disciplined with in this video. All right, check it back in quick. We're about to get a smoothie. It's raining. I'm not sure if the camera picks up the sound of the rain on my car. We are sipping on, well, it's almost gone. We have a little bit left. Swedish Fish Ghost. I bought 4 more of these earlier, 2 for $5, and somebody gave me a scratch off yesterday for $5, so I couldn't resist. These help me. That's why I've got more energy now. I gotta talk slower. I got too much energy because of this now, and it's not even gone yet. But we're about to get our smoothie and then probably head home and then go to teach for the night, and then we'll go to the gym later. But coming back to discipline, first way to be disciplined and have self-discipline was money. Now we know that discipline and self-discipline in specific is, in my opinion, at least something, well, it's not an opinion, it's a fact. Something you need, a skill you need to possess, to have, to become successful, to reach your goals. And I think it's really part of maturing and growing up and creating the best life for yourself and others. And it's something you need as you get older, in my opinion. Like, after a couple years after high school, you can't still be staying up till 2 a.m. scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, and having bad spending habits and bad sleeping habits and other bad habits of things that we'll talk about. And the second one being one I just mentioned, and that is sleep. Being disciplined with sleep. I actually just made a short for this channel. Not sure when that'll be up, but it's about my experience with sleep last week, a bad experience, but in specific, being disciplined with sleep, not in the morning, not hitting that snooze button a million times. If you hit it one time, mine goes off for 9 minutes on my iPhone 13. Goes off for 9 minutes. So if my alarm goes off at 6, I'll wake up at 6:09. Sometimes I'll hit it once. Not the end of the world. But if you hit it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, like there's been times where 2-3 hours went by and I just kept on hitting that snooze button. First of all, that sleep is not good sleep. There's no point in waking up every 9 minutes. That's terrible sleep. There's no point in laying down and trying to sleep if you're gonna wake up every 9 minutes for 2-3 hours. If you keep hitting the snooze button for 2 hours and you're just laying there getting bad sleep, that time would have been so much better spent, so much better doing literally anything else. Get an actual sleep. Anything else. Get up, shower, go for a walk, meditate, work, anything else. That's a complete waste of time when you're laying there getting very bad quality sleep. But it's also not being disciplined, of course, and having no self-discipline. When you need to get up, or when you tell yourself, I'm going to get up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., whatever time it is, the night before, you need to have self-discipline and do that. Because also when you don't follow through with that, when you say, okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., this definitely hit me. That's why I'm talking so fast and so much. But when you tell yourself you're going to get up at 6 a.m. the next morning and you don't do it, and then you do the same thing the next day, or you do it at least a couple times in a couple weeks, you're not going to have any trust in yourself, and your relationship with yourself is going to go down. You're not going to have a good relationship with yourself, and you're going to eventually, this would be part of this result, but you're going to, if I can speak, you're going to eventually find yourself needing to do a lot of introspection. And this is where I have found myself many times, not just because of this, but when you're not having self-discipline. I gotta have self-discipline right now to talk slower. This caffeine is hitting me hard. But when you're not having self-discipline in one area, you're probably not gonna have it in other areas as well. So if there's a couple areas in your life where you're not having self-discipline, but you keep telling yourself, I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna stop doing this. You keep telling yourself those things, but you don't actually do those things or not do those things. You're not gonna have, you're at least unconsciously not going to trust yourself, and you're not gonna have a good relationship with yourself. And because of that, you're eventually gonna come down crashing. Now, I kind of got off track, but that was speaking solely on experience with the relationship with yourself. That's, if you don't have self-discipline, you're not going to trust yourself, and you're not going to have a good relationship with yourself, and that'll affect other areas of your life as well. But the first area to have self-discipline with was spending habits, money. You get a big paycheck, don't go and blow it. Save it, or at least most of it. You get a $500 paycheck, save $400 or budget $400. I've got a budget system, but that's for a different day. The second one was sleep. When that alarm goes off, get out of bed. Get out of bed. Something I started doing a couple years ago, stopped doing, but then I started doing it actually a couple days ago. Putting my phone, I was putting it in the bathroom. My bathroom is right next to my room. Right now it's on my desk. My bed is over here. My desk it's not a huge room, but my desk is over here. So I've got to get up and go across my room to turn my alarm off, and it's loud. So if you do that, the chance of you staying up and not getting back in that bed are a lot higher than if your phone is right next to you or your alarm is right next to you. So the first two areas to be disciplined with: money and sleep. Third area to be disciplined with, this is one that I was not great with last night: food. Therefore, eating habits. Coming back to the relationship with self. When you tell yourself, I'm going to eat one more chip, I'm going to eat one more cookie, one more Oreo, and you eat 4 more, 5 more, 10 more, you're not going to trust yourself. You're not going to have a good relationship with yourself. Therefore, when you do that with your sleeping habits, and you don't have self-discipline with your sleep habits or your eating habits, that's now 2 areas of your life, which is obviously 2, I want to say, major areas of your life. 2 things you do a lot: sleep and eat. Two things that we as humans need to do. If you're not disciplined with those things that we need, things you do very, 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 very often, those are 2 major things that are going to contribute to not having a good relationship with yourself and not trusting yourself. But obviously, of course, if you don't have good eating habits, you're not going to have good health. And last night, for an example, I ate an entire row of Oreos. I bought some mint Oreos for a snack, or a box of mint gluten-free Oreos for a snack. I think Monday or Tuesday night. And, moderation. So if I eat 3 or 4 of them, then in my opinion, not the end of the world. I don't do that every day anyway, but if I would have eaten 3 or 4, then it's not the end of the world. But I ate a whole row, which I think was 8 of them. Too much. Would have been better if it was 3 or 4. And you feel like garbage after doing that. You feel like garbage, and at least after doing that, that affects your relationship with yourself as well. When you, 1, tell yourself you're not going to eat that many, and 2, you don't feel good after it, and you're disappointed in yourself as well. So 3 areas, the first 3 areas to be disciplined with and to have self-discipline with spending habits, sleeping habits, as well as eating habits. I'm going to go get my smoothie right now, and then we will check back in probably quickly right after, and then we'll wrap the video up later on. It's raining. It's a rainy day, but we got our, I almost said ghost. We got our Smoothie King Peanut Power Plus. I'm gonna go to teach. I'm gonna go home first, and then go and teach. I will check back in later. All right, finishing off the vlog here, wrapping up self-discipline, and the last area that I wanted to touch on with having self-discipline. Kind of ironic because today's is Thursday, April 6th. I was gonna film this last clip over the weekend, didn't end up doing that, but I was going to, and I actually got distracted on my phone scrolling through social media, and that is the last area to be self-disciplined with, and that's with phone usage, screen time, and social media. So pretty much just with your phone, having self-discipline. Really, social media, not sitting there scrolling forever. I've personally gotten better with it, but there's still plenty of times where I slip up and I'm 20 minutes. I'm scrolling, not always 20 minutes, even a few minutes sometimes is too much. With everything you're consuming on there, whether you're conscious or unconscious of everything you're consuming on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. Me, I don't have TikTok, so I've never had TikTok, and I think deleting social media, at least some of it, is definitely a good idea. When you don't have it, you don't really have to be self-disciplined to not use it because you don't have it. So it makes it obviously a lot easier. But I've been trying to keep my screen time down and use specifically Instagram and Facebook a lot less. Having the self-discipline though to not use your phone that much and use social media and get distracted by social media very much will, I think, benefit you a lot, and having that self-discipline will definitely benefit you a lot. And it's simply just a waste of time scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. Simply a waste of time and won't do anything good for you. So the 4 areas to have self-discipline with: phone usage, phone and social media usage, food and eating habits, spending habits, as well as sleep habits. The 4 areas where I've really been working on my self-discipline with, and I think if you can have self-discipline in these 4 areas, it'll benefit you a lot, and you'll definitely notice a difference. And I think it'll help you to be successful in life and reach your goals a lot sooner as well. You're not getting distracted with social media. You're regulating your sleep schedule. You're going to be healthier because you're not having bad eating habits. You're not wasting money either. These are definitely things I've been working on and still need to work on, but things that I think are very important to have self-discipline with. Thank you for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video.